And today we have a huge content drop coming to Madden 25. The breakout promo is here. It's been a pretty tough couple of weeks, 2 weeks or so for Madden in EA. A lot of backlash from the community, but today's content does look pretty good from the tokens. Being able to add +1 speed to any of these guys, earnable, behind a paywall, whatever, however you want to do it, you can do it with this promo, which I really do enjoy. Even a really good LTD draft mode too, which looks really fun. Looking forward to that. But today we're going to talk about every single card, from the 88s all the way down to the collectibles, the lower overall, 80 overall cards, which ones are must-haves, whether you're a budget or you have a God Squad. This video is going to be pretty useful for you. But if you are looking to add any of these cards to your team, head to my sponsor, MMO EXP. Cheap, fast, reliable MUT coins. Use code FREDDY at checkout for 5% off. A link for their website is in the description. So we're going to work ourselves up to the LTDs today, getting started with John Michael Schmidt. This card, outside of a Giants theme team, I would say no. Not 80, 80, 80. You know what I mean? Strength is not high. So John Michael Schmidt, JMS, I would say a shout out to JMS. Okay, JMS. Yeah, I might have to get this guy actually. But yeah, outside of a Giants team, or if you are a JMS member, a JMS henchman, then I would probably stay outside of John Michael Schmidt. Next up, we have this guy's actually kind of breaking out right now. He's kind of going crazy in real life, but Josh Reynolds, I would say no. Even if you got a Broncos team, 81 speed is just not really feasible, right? Byron Murphy, let's see this card here. Byron Murphy doesn't actually look terrible. I don't hate this card if you want to use him on a Seattle team. I really do not. If you have a Seattle theme team, this guy could play for you. He's got a good build. Strength is a little bit lower than I would want it to be, but good acceleration, which is what I do look for on defensive linemen. Also high block shed and at least one pass rush stat over 80. And he's got that, or at 80. He's got that. So Byron Murphy, is he someone that I would pick up outside of a Seattle team? Probably not, but not bad. And even if you're like super budget, this card is not a terrible guy to go after because of that acceleration. Like, I really do not hate it at all, but the good block shed I do like a lot. Next up, Will McDonald, Jet legend, 3 sacks last week, 84 acceleration, 80 speed, and 80 finesse move. The Jets theme team right now is loaded at pass rush, and we do know that there is going to be a Quinn Williams coming out, so I would not go after Will McDonald. I would not, even on a Jets team, unless you don't have all of the AKA sack exchange guys, then maybe go after him if you don't have those guys. But if you do, then there's really no point in this Will McDonald card. And next up, we got Dayon Henley. Is that how you say his name? Let me know down below. I'm sure someone will correct me. This guy right here, you see, he's saying budget beast ? I would say no, because even if you are budget, Devon Diablo is out there, right? You have Quay Walker, you have budget guys that are just better than Henley. And even if you have a Chargers team, 83 speed on a user with 86 acceleration is nothing special, and even like low block shot on a middle linebacker. 80 zone is nice, but I wouldn't say he's one of those guys for me. I would not say that. Jalen Thompson, Cardinals theme team, 86 acceleration with 84 speed, high zone coverage. If you are struggling with the Cardinals team, he's going to be the Cardinals' best free safety option, but outside of that, no. 84 speed, 85 speed is not really crazy. Khalif Raymond actually does get a bunch of teams. I believe he played for the Jets too, if we look him up. Khalif Raymond. Khalif Raymond's gonna get Broncos, Giants, Jets, Titans, and of course Lions. So 86 speed at 5'8", 85 deep route running is not terrible. If you have one of those teams and your receiving core is looking weak, 86 speed is not awful, but I would say 5'8" isn't great. But the route running isn't terrible. You know what I mean? Even if you are budget, though, we have better options than Khalif Raymond at wide receiver. 82 overall, Jordan Howard, and he's had good cards in the past. This one's looking pretty good. Saints theme team. This guy keeps popping up here. Saints fan 1229. But Saints theme team is not bad. I mean, Saints theme team usually pretty terrible. I think I ranked them dead last, even with potential and things like that. They're never good. This is not a bad card at all. Even if you are budget, not bad for Jordan Howden. I don't think that's 85 speed at 6 foot, good zone, good hit power, good acceleration. Could even be maybe like a user for you if you need him to be. Jordan Howden, I don't hate that. That card's pretty solid. I would say he's probably one of the more must-have 82s. We then have 85 speed Chase Brown, Madden early MUT 24 legend, budget demon. There's just going to be kind of a north and south guy, it looks like. He's got good COD, but 80 carrying, not terrible. 85 speed, 87 acceleration, looking pretty good. Low catching. If you need that speed out of the backfield, I mean, running in this game is pretty much non-existent, no matter who you are, especially after the quick spin being nerfed. So if you're looking for like just a fast running back with good acceleration, then he could be your guy. But outside of that, yeah, there are just better RB options. If you have you know, the free Mike Allstott from season 1, Allstott is obviously miles better than Chase Brown. Next up, we got Juju Brents. They kind of did his speed dirty. When I first saw this card was leaked, I was excited to see what they do with him, but they gave him 84 speed. Colts theme team, 89 excel, 85 speed. You could rock with him. You could, but I thought he's gonna be like a really good budget corner option. I don't think he's really that. 6'3", can maybe play the slot for you, but they send one of those top end receivers vertical and you are screwed. So maybe keep him in zone, which he is a zone corner, zone archetype, but under 80 zone coverage. So Juju Brents, again, I was excited for this card, but I do not think he's going to be what people wanted him to be when they first saw in the leaks, because he's had good budget cards in the past, but this one is not anything special. Right end, Keon White, 85 overalls now. Good block shot, good acceleration, good speed, good power move. I would say this is actually a pretty good card right here. This is a pretty good card. I never heard of this guy before, but maybe I'll hear of him tonight. Jets, Patriots, go Jets. But yeah, he's pretty. I would say if his price, I mean, these cards' prices won't be like budget like the 82s or the 80s would be. So you kind of pay for what you get, but on the interior, this guy is pretty. I like this card on the interior. I really do. You know, you pick this guy up, put him on defensive tackle. If you don't have that, if you don't have a good guy there, he'll be nice, man. The acceleration, the speed, the power, the block shit, and the strength checks all the boxes for me. So Keon White, I would say, is a pretty good purchase. I'm not gonna lie. The Cowboys, Jalen Tolbert. This dude went crazy last week in real life, but 86 speed, and it feels like EA's kind of. I doubt EA. Like EA usually structures out their promos maybe a week or two in advance because they already struggle enough when it comes to putting out content on time. Who knows if today will even be out on time? Who knows? Maybe, hopefully. But 86 speed on a Cowboys team, not bad. Or, you are a budget guy. I mean, I'm expecting these cards to be around 80K-ish, somewhere in that range, right? Because you're going to need these guys to build those champions, right? So I'm expecting these guys, and the champions are good, so I'm expecting these guys to be up a little bit, but maybe closer to 100K for these guys, but it's not terrible. I mean, the thing is, if you are budget, spending 100K on a guy like this is tough to do. But if you have a Cowboys team, I would go after this card and not really look back. I mean, 87 speed at 6'1" with pretty solid route running is really nice, and it kind of reminds me of, Jerry Jeudy's card that we had, the 84, where he's got. I mean, Jerry Jeudy, I would probably lean Jerry because he has a good juke move. He has, we kind of know, but Tolbert, I doubt they give him that good juke animation, or good juke move that Jerry Jeudy would get. But we have Rashawn Slater. I kind of want to see, is that what Rashawn Slater looks like? That does not look like Rashawn. That does not look like Rashawn Slater. Am I tripping? That doesn't look like him, but it might be. I guess it is him. I didn't know he looked. I thought he looked a little bit. I thought he was. This guy looks more Samoan than anything, but I guess that is Rashawn Slater. In the picture, he's looking quite Samoan, but we'll see what speed they give him, right? Because you'll probably have 70 excel with like 65-ish speed. There's a real chance that they give him crazy speed. So if they give him that crazy speed, Slater is going to be great. If you play cut, his card is one of the faster offensive linemen in the game, so maybe they'll give him the same treatment here. But a nice card, again, will be, he's not going to be budget. He'll be like around, depends on your budget is. He'll be like 100K most likely. If you buy him next week or even can jump on him when the packs first come out, Slater should be down on price a little bit, especially if there are good offers and things like that. But I like this Slater card. I do like him. If you have a Chargers team, you get all on one side and you get Slater on the other, which is pretty nice. Clark Phillips III for the Falcons, 85 speed, 5'10", and probably wouldn't go after him. If you have a Falcons team, 86 speed, 88 excel, decent man, 80 zone. But really, I'm not in love with the 5'10" Clark Phillips. Gardner Minshew, calling this guy a breakout is kind of crazy. 85 mid accuracy, 87 throw power. Not a bad card. Honestly, not bad. If you like wanted to use him, he's probably fairly usable, but of course we have better QB options in the game, and will probably be pretty similarly priced to like Josh Allen's card. It probably will be pretty close to each other. We take a look at Josh Allen. Josh Allen's boom card, you're going to see that he's about 100K, and I'm expecting these cards to be around that price range. And if you're in that range, just go get just Josh Allen will be better, unless you have one of his theme teams. We got Cody Munch. Okay, Cody Munch. This dude's an absolute stud, though. I will say that. I kind of do want to see his speed. I mean, obviously this card's not going to be anything crazy because he's going to be a very low overall, right? We really don't have a good read on him, but good acceleration, and we are getting like a 13 to 12 overall bump. So we could see some special stats from him, but I do like the peaks of this card, like the pass block, the run block at 85, really good run block, really good strength. Sorry, run block power, really good strength. Awareness is all right, but Cody, we'll keep an eye on that one. The offensive linemen before the cards come out are a little bit unpredictable, but this one is not. Jordan Davis, he's always a stud, okay? Because they give him the high excel, he's the high block shed, he's 340 with the speed, the power move over 80, good strength, good tackling. This is a must-have. This right here is a must-have. Jordan Davis cards always play well above their stats because they juice his cards out. And this one's no different, man. He looks great. He's gonna be a monster. And again, if you're looking for a defensive tackle or an interior pass rush guy, I would go Jordan Davis 1, and then Keon White falls behind him. But I do like Jordan Davis a lot. That high excel is going to do wonders for your interior pass rush and stopping the run as well. And next up, we got Nick Batonio, not an offensive lineman, not Joel Batonio. Spelled a little different, and they definitely are not related. But Nick Batonio, let's see this card here. Okay, looks like this card's pretty good too. I mean, he's pretty 88 excel off the edge with 85. If you get him on a theme team, 86 speed. Good finesse, good tackling, kind of low strength. I really do not hate this card. This is not a bad 85. He's got some good peaks. He definitely does. Would I say he's like a must-have? No, but he's solid for sure. Now, we have our 88s getting started here with Kayvon Thibodeau. So, with these cards, again, you're able to give them +1 speed and +1 acceleration if you do get the breakout token. Custom abilities are going to be secure tackler, strip specialist, no outsiders. But 91 acceleration, 87 speed. I think his comp would be someone like a Micah, right? Like a Micah Parsons, game time card. That's his comp, but I do think he is better than him. Also with the abilities, and you can give him +1 speed, like 88 speed, 92 acceleration at 6'5". KT is going to be a monster. His card's going to be really, really good. And if you're looking to help that pass rush out, he's going to be a must-have for the God Squads out there. I do think these cards are going to be quite overpriced, but I still like KT a lot. We then have Drake London, who's going to be your welcome pack player. You're going to upgrade him throughout the promo as you kind of progress through it. But outside apprentice, mid and elite and matchup nightmare, a 6'4" receiver with 87 speed is pretty top end right now. That's pretty top end. Drake London is someone that, if you're looking for that free card, whether you're budget, God Squad, this guy can make your team and put in work for you. I'm a fan of this card. But unfortunately, no +1s for him. If you have the token, you can't give him that +1 speed. But Drake London for free, big W. Big W for Drake London. Dalton Kincaid, okay, armbar, mid and elite matchup nightmare. Not bad abilities. Run block's going to be low. He's more of a receiver anyway. But 88 speed, we cannot see the acceleration, but an 89 speed tight end. We take a look at the tight end landscape right now in this game. And you'll see that he's pretty fast compared to the rest of the guys. He's the fastest already, and then you can give him that +1 on top of it. And Kincaid's going to be solid, man. And if we take a look at Kincaid, his old card, right? His first card of the year, Kincaid. Did I spell it right? You're going to see that he has potential to be pretty decent after the catch. I'm getting a really big overall bump from a 77. He might have mid to low 80s in COD, and then hopefully they juice that juve a little bit more. Maybe it'll be 80-ish. That would be really nice. But Kincaid looks, again, this promo is really good. So tight end wise, without the quick spin, Kincaid's got a chance to be the guy, man. And even keep an eye on, probably not, but because they probably won't drop in a crazy affordable ranges. But if you're waiting for a price dip on guys like Vernon Davis, or I bet they're even kind of dropping already. Like Vernon Davis, and even Brock Bowers' price is probably coming down like pretty good amount. I would imagine that could, like, he's already 280 on PlayStation, so keep an eye out for like these tight ends that you may have wanted. Their prices could fall because of Kincaid coming out for sure. Anton Harrison, right tackle, gonna get a +2 speed rating. Unless his speed, here's the thing, like, it's tough for me to justify, unless you get like a bunch of these tokens, it'd be tough to justify it. But if he's like abnormally fast for some reason, like, that could be pretty nice. Let's see Anton, like that. Is that, yeah, no, that's not a T. Anton Harrison, he could be something. This could be something here. If you're like boosting him up to like 7, if you're boosting him up to like JC Latham levels of speed with the +2 acceleration, that could be pretty nice. But if he's just gonna go into the speed mediocrity of the offensive lineman, then I probably wouldn't do it. But if he goes into that elite tier of speedy offensive lineman, I like it a lot. I'm also a bit of a nut for speed on the offensive line, so I like, and it's really good stats already. So like, I think this card is good, but if you can give him that +2 speed and he becomes super fast, he has best O lineman potential in the game. Like, he really does. He has amazing stats. Jair Brown, 91 excel, 88 speed, 5'11". That looks, I mean, this promo is looking real nice, man. You know what I mean? Like, every card to me is looking real nice. And I look at the speed, like, he's already the fastest, and you can give him that +1 on top of it. How could he not be a must-have? Like, again, if you're budget, I get it. He'll be too expensive. But if you're not, like, if you're a God Squad user, someone that's going to be putting money in packs, things like that, Jair Brown's someone to look into giving that +1 speed to until someone beats him. Or even just picking him up now and not giving him that +1. He's got good zone. He's got really good pursuit. Good man and good tackling, good hit power, good acceleration. This card's going to be a stud. Think back to, what was that, last year? He had that good Super Bowl card. Like, he was a monster. Devon Achane, I think, will be the most popular use of the +1 speed because he'll get 91 speed at running back. 91 speed. Unfortunately, for Devon Achane, or Achane, however you want to say his name, it doesn't really matter. Running the ball is just not great in this game, but he will be by far the fastest, right? We have 88 speed here. Even if you have James Cook on the Team of the Week theme team, only 90 speed, and then Achane can even go higher than that. So if you want to buy a running back, their prices will probably fall today. I don't think Ricky Williams will kind of, same thing with Vernon and Tony Gonzalez. His price won't be like super affordable now, but Achane being I'm surprised he wasn't in LTD. Truly, I'm surprised this man was not in LTD, but good abilities, like, and with the AP going up today, Dolphins theme team 92 speed, but the only problem is, again, running is just not great in this game. Like, it's tough to do. So, is investing all of that into a running back really worth it right now? I don't know. It's up to you to decide. If you're confident in your run scheme and you think 90, having that out of the backfield is great, right? And good pass catcher, should be a good route runner too. So I'm excited for this card to see what he can do. But Achane, again, I think he's got to be a must-have, being that much faster than every other running back in the game, besides James Cook, who really is only that fast on a Team of the Week theme team, which is pretty expensive to do, and you're not going to see that often. You're not going to see many Team of the Week theme teams because there's no packs, and those cards are just crazy inflated. Going to our LTDs, we have Joey Porter. Joey Porter, for an LTD, take a look at the quarterbacks in this game right now. He's he's really good. The 6'2", you see what I mean? Like, we're looking at the cornerbacks here. That build with that speed and the +1 potential with 90 man and 87 zone, best corner in the game right here. This card's going to probably cost you, depending on store offers, my prediction would probably be like at least $1 million, maybe 1.2, 1.3, 1.5. We'll see where he ends up. But if the store offers are good, he could easily be 800K whenever these packs first come out. Easily, he could be. But bad store offers, even if you're not going after the card through packs or spending money on the game today, which I never really recommend, use code 40 to check out 5% off. He's going to be expensive, right? He's going to be an expensive card, but he is the best corner in the game. And then finally, Jordan Love. So the thing with Jordan Love is this. People are going to really want this card. He has the Rodgers release, the best release in the game. we know what Slinger 1 is. He's going to be heavily sought after. But what EA doesn't want you to know, that Mud Leaks has revealed to us, is that a Will Levis is coming out. Will Levis is going to have the same release as Rodgers and Jordan Love, and will not be an LTD when he comes out. So, I mean, they have scrapped cards in the past after they've been leaked, so maybe that's a possibility. But if you're looking to buy Jordan Love, I would wait until Will Levis comes out, because I would expect a lot of people who have Jordan Love are going to want to do that downgrade, and go after Will Levis. But I do like this card a lot. I think he is the best quarterback in the game right now, but you can definitely get him for cheaper when Will Levis comes out next week for the Breakout Part 2 promo. But yeah, best QB in the game, yes. He's going to be very expensive because of that release. He's pretty much like a better, like, people who used to get hyped about Rodgers coming out, Jordan Love is better because Jordan Love has legs. Know what I mean? And the abilities, quick draw, protected. Quick draw could be interesting, honestly, for an ability. But I'm excited to see Jordan Love. And would I give him the +1 speed and acceleration? No, I probably would not do that. It really depends on how many tokens we get. But I don't think, if he was like Lamar Jackson, you can kind of get him to like 91 speed, then yeah, I would say add the +1 speed. But 84 is still not too special, and I don't think you're gonna feel that big of a difference between, especially against defenders, from 84 speed to 83. So if you're scarce on tokens, I probably wouldn't give Jordan Love, even though you are investing a lot of coins into him. It could be tough to do, but I probably wouldn't do it. It really depends how many tokens we're able to get. But Jordan Love, best QB in the game. I would say we're getting the best QB. We're getting the best corner. We're getting the best running back. We're getting the best safety. Best offensive lineman, potentially. Best sign in the game. And debatably best pass rusher, too, from all these 88s. And a really top-end receiver who is free. So a really good promo, a really good content drop from EA Sports today. A lot of good cards to pick up. I would say for like budget people, there is a lot of, must-haves down here that'll help out your budget team or whatever you have going for yourself right now. So have a good rest of your day. Drop a comment down below which card you're picking up today. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you boys in the next one.